We need apothecary jars for all that candy on set.
I know. Well, I'm surprised we have any candy on set since my 5-year-old was here a week ago, and he was, I mean, I'm still finding candy in his pockets.
He thought this was Disneyland.
Gosh, it was better than Disneyland, I swear. But we have Alexis Crockett in today from ModWorks telling you what you can do with all of your apothecary jars. I mean, they are the cutest way.
They are, and you should just have a bunch. I've just decided, like, if you go anywhere and you see cute ones, cheap ones, whatever, buy them. It doesn't mean you're going to have them out all the time, but you know, the cabinet above your fridge should be full of glass.
Alexis,
of different things.
I noticed with what you brought is the lids. I don't have the cute lids on a lot of my jars.
Really?
So look for ones that I think they've gotten lost here.
You want a lot of different heights, fun lids, and a lot of different shapes. If you end up with a bunch of the same shape, you're not going to, like when you put them out, it's not going to be as cute.
Well, I feel like at my house, I use my jars for mainly as for parties and for decorating for Halloween and different
for seasons.
Holidays.
Yep.
Yeah, so you have, I mean, you have
We
these
did
cute
do a
holidays
sneak
out
peek
here.
of Halloween because it's coming and all of ours is out, so why not? But I think that's what people do. They think of the jars as something for a special occasion when really you should have them all the time. The great thing is then you've got more to choose from when you are ready to do the holidays because you've got them all over the house.
The spooky spookiness that you put in this one. Is this like, look at the sparkly skull.
Well, I love the glam spookiness going on there. That's
little
totally
bow on the one on the table. So we like to make them be a little bit girly.
So when you aren't using them for your parties and for the holidays, what's your favorite thing in your house to use them for?
Probably in the bathroom and the kitchen, which is pretty typical. But yeah, to house things you need anyway, it just looks cuter. You know, why not glam it up a little? Why not make it more fun? So cotton balls, Q-tips in the bathroom. And this could be, like, I love when I go to someone's house and their guest room, the jar in their bathroom is full of like guest items. Like I get so excited. So little soaps, little shampoos.
And
what you would have at a hotel.
You don't have to ask.
No, it's all right there.
It's all there.
It's so good.
I like the bow. I like the touch that the bow adds.
It brings a little color, so it's not so plain.
And they have these at ModWorks, by the way.
Oh yeah, we have
every bow you can think of. Okay, this one's different.
Yeah, so it's kind of a big trend this year to not just have the glass, but to add wood. And you know, like for some people this would be like a cheese tray or whatever, but you could totally do plants in it. If you're not a green thumb, there are so many, I know, I'm the same way. I have fake plants everywhere. But they make so many fun herbs that are fake, but they look real. Like most people won't know.
That's fake.
This is totally a fake
No,
one.
I thought it was a plant that couldn't breathe, and it's not a real plant.
Yes.
Perfect.
So no one will really know. And the wood just, I don't know, it just makes it nicer. It's a fun touch.
And then you can add a pop of color too. I like that.
Right, yeah, I love the kitchen because then you can do vegetables, fruit, lemons and limes in the summer, change it to artichokes and apples in the fall. Like so many great ways to change it, and it's like quick and it's cheap.
All right, Alexis, walk over there and show us how to put one together.
So my favorite thing right now, so you said my favorite thing in the house, I have terrariums in every inch of my house right now.
Beautiful.
I'm obsessed. Even something as small as a little mason jar can make the cutest terrarium. So, but I love big ones too. They're so easy. You go to the store, obviously at ModWorks we don't have real plants, so you're going to have to go somewhere else just for that. But you're going to pick plants that will fit in there. Succulents are the best because you can just spray them every once in a while and they will survive. You won't kill them.
Do you know what I do with succulents? The trick I learned is you put an ice cube in once a week.
When I leave town, I put
Mine
ice
are still doing. It's been 2 months.
Know that trick.
Success. Yeah.
Good
This
job.
is where you need to start if you're not a green thumb, because succulents are really hard to kill. But you just layer your jar. I like to do big rocks in the bottom, the big chunky ones, and then a little dirt, and then the little small rocks, just the teeny tiny gravel. I do a little more dirt, and then my plants. And they are, I mean, once it's in there, so cute, so fun.
Do you put the lid on too when they're in there?
I do, but I've noticed if they do get a little mossy or a little moldy, just take the lid off for a couple of days and it'll dry out.
Let them breathe.
Yes,
and then
they
put
need
it back
a little
on.
bit of air, but yeah.
So
and it's fun to have like lots. Like my dining room table, I think I have 7 jars right now, and they all have different plants in them. It's gorgeous, absolutely beautiful.
So you can match, but I mean, it looks better if you have all the different heights and the different sizes.
You do, and circles and tall and skinny. I mean, any of these could house plants too.
Really,
so,
even the tall.
Even the tall, because you can get fun, really tall.
Yes.
You know, and you may have to break them down. You know, if it's too big like this, you can pull these apart. They'll be fine.
All right, how many would you put in there? in that jar?
In this jar, I'd probably try to get 3 or 4.
Ooh,
I like mine full.
Like cozy
yes.
in there.
The more, the better. It just looks better. They survive better, I think.
They need a friend in there.
They do need friends.
They want to cuddle a little bit in the jar, and then you give them a little ice cube and cool them off. If you need anything on the table, and maybe you need some ideas of what to put in your Apothecary jars.
We have a million
Well,
ideas.
you're so great at Rodworks. They'll walk you through, even if you bring a picture of a room in your house. They'll say, okay, this is what you need. This is what you need. All the locations right there on your screen. We'll also put them on our website, goodforutah.com/GTU.
We have a Labor Day sale too on the side.
So this
30%
is the time.
off an item. So go in, you know, because some jars can be a little more spendy, but they're worth it because you can use it forever. Like you'll never get rid of them.
Every season.
You'll be giving them to your kids when you're ready to give your stuff away.
Just heirloom. There
you go.
That is perfect. Hey, when we come back, you guys, we're going to be hanging out with the newest member of the AVC4 team.
Oh boy, and still ahead on Good Things Utah, a fresh Southwestern veggie salsa from Food L'Amour aims to please the most discerning eaters, our children. And later, fall makeup must-haves from our celebrity makeup artist.